do is first delete everything that is related to these signals, to this indicators. Okay, so this is exactly how you would actually look. And let me get Euro USD because it's the pair that I like the most. There you go. So this is how you guys will see your IQ option platform, which, by the way, I'm going to have the link below in the description of this video. You guys can get a free account with $10,000. Let me show you right here, this practice account. And if you guys want to refund it, all you need to do is actually deposit and fill up like for $10,000. Right now, it's not going to let me because basically there are, I'm above the actual minimum balance, but yeah, here you can fill it out. So basically the 2-minute strategy is the best turbo strategy for IQ option in 2020. Yes, you can use this strategy in some other platforms like Expert Option, Pocket Option, Binary Cent, but this is a strategy that I created specifically using IQ option. Therefore, I think is the best broker to use the strategy. Now, what is the 2-minute strategy? Because you might not have heard about it before. And one of the things that I'd recommend you is go into the playlist below in the description of this video is the 2-minute strategy playlist. That way you can get familiar with what the strategy is, even though I'm going to give you a full tutorial as to how to use it, how to set it up, and how to place trades specifically in this tutorial. So better you stay up until the end of this video. So the first thing we're going to do is change the line graphics to candlestick. So we go in here where it says chart type, and we select candles. These candles are good. Perfect, right? Now, this determines the period of each specific candle. So for example, right now it's in 5-second candles. So that means that every 5 seconds, there's gonna be a new candle depending on the direction. So what we do is that we change it to 2 minutes. Make sure as well that this is not checked, changed interval automatically, because if you do change, if it is checked, basically once you scroll up and down, the candlestick time frame is actually going to be changing. You see? Now scroll down a little bit, it changed to 2 minutes. So what you need to do is change the interval dramatically, uncheck that. Good? Okay, we're in 2 minutes right now. Each candle is 2 minutes. This strategy, you have to set it for 2-minute expiry, which means if you notice the expiry time in here, you click on it, and it's gonna give you the turbo time frames. And by the way, I wanna point out that when you actually open a new pair here in binary, and binary is only available in certain countries, here you can see where it says profit plus 1 minute and then plus 5 minutes. If there is no percentage in here, it means that the pair does not have turbo trades at that specific moment. So for example, let me see which one does not have right now. This one, USD NOK. If you select it and you see the time frame, there is no turbo trades. It only expires at 8:45, 9, 9:15, and so on. The difference over here in Euro USD is that they do have turbo. Do you see? Cool. So what you need to do is select the expiration time needs to be a pair number, meaning 8:34, 8:36, and 8:38, and so on. Is that clear? Hopefully it is. If not, put the questions below in on the comment section below. Okay, so here's where you're gonna choose the expiry time. We're gonna go back to it. Now, what we need to do is add indicators. Okay, so we're gonna start by adding the moving averages. You guys go to, where is it? Moving averages in here and moving average in here, this one, okay? The first moving average you're gonna add is the period of 6, and is going to be a blue line. This has to be SMA, okay? You cannot use WMA exponential, no, it's SMA, the one that is by default, okay? And then you click on apply. Good. We add a second moving average with the period of 14, but this one is going to be in yellow color, okay? Same thing, SMA, and the thickness, it doesn't really matter. You click on apply. And last moving average that we're gonna add is the period of 26, and we leave it at SMA in red color, just like this. Perfect. Additionally, we're gonna add MACD, and I'm gonna explain you right now what MACD is for. MACD, will leave it as default, 12, 26, and 9. Cool. Okay, so how is it that you use this strategy? Very simple. You let the moving average, if you notice, the blue line is actually moving all across the yellow line, right? So the signal is when the blue moving average is going across the yellow line, depending on the direction, is either a call or a put for 2 minutes, which means if it's going down and it touches, it's a put for 2 minutes. But that doesn't mean 2 minutes immediately after he touches it. No, it means a candle of 2 minutes. And I'm gonna be more clear about that in just a little bit. But for example, right now, if it's going up, it's gonna be a call for 2 minutes, okay? Now, be careful. The red line determines whether you should go with the signal or not. If the red line is below the blue line and the yellow line, it's for a put signal. If the opposite, if it's above the yellow line and the blue line, it's for a call. What happens if the yellow line is there and the blue line goes down, but the red line is up? You don't put that trade, okay? Only when the red line is in the same direction, okay? Let's see some examples in here. Right now, the markets look crazy. For example, in here, let me see, where is that? Let me see a more stable movement. I think this one, yeah, kind of. Let me look behind and look something more stable. Okay, this one looks good. Perfect. So after this, it became a little bit a more stable market. So if you notice right here, when it touches, this is a put. Obviously, it's not 100% in the money. Just want to point that out. So for example, this one was a loss. This one, if the blue line is going up, so you enter here, and this candle is 2 minutes. So this is a call. It was in the money. This one right here in the middle, it touched. I would say this one, both are good. Then you enter for 2 minutes and it's in the money. Here, the market is not looking good. If you notice, it barely went up, but this one, it became stable again. So here, touched 2 minutes. It's in the money. Here, touched, oh, this one might have been in the money here and out of the money here. And here it's not stable anymore. Here, yeah, it's in the money. This one doesn't look good. It's stable, okay? So basically, in order to understand a stable or not stable market, what you need to do is look at the following. Look that there is enough distance between the blue line, the yellow line, and the red line. Like this one right here. This is stable. This is not stable. Okay, so try to look for movement just like this one. Okay, now maybe a different pair has a better. Okay, yeah, yeah, this one looks stable, even though here right now is actually winning it. If you notice, this is a signal right now. Okay, I hope that's really clear. If not, try to rewind the video and watch it as many times as possible so that you guys understand it.